What's going on, you guys? It's your guy Nemesis here, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this video. This is a story time of how I got into my first fight. Now, before we get into this video, I want to give a quick shout out to a guy named FroReo ASMR. This video is inspired by him. He did a story time. Very interesting, very cool. So I'll leave a link to his channel down below. Come on, go sub to him, show him some love. And yeah, anyway, let's get to the story. So this begins when I was, I think, in first grade. Yeah, pretty young for a fight, but yeah. And I had a friend, and for privacy reasons, I'm not gonna say his real name. So for this thing, we're gonna call him Jack. All right, because like I said, I don't want to tell his real name because for privacy reasons. I don't think he watches my videos, and I absolutely doubt that. But yeah, so Jack was a bully, and I was friends with him for, to be honest, I don't know why I was friends with him, but yeah, I was friends with him, and he used to bully kids, and in first grade too, so, I mean, it was just horrible, and I watched him do it, and it was the most horrible thing ever, but, yeah, and it all started with how he bullied this one kid, and for that one kid, yet again, for privacy reasons, we're gonna call him. Let's call him Oscar. Yeah. So Jack bullied Oscar. Now Oscar had a friend, and have in mind, me and Jack looked pretty similar. Like I think we look pretty alike. So it was pretty. It was pretty. Cool. It was like a sort of like we were twins. But I think y'all are gonna know what I'm talking about in a minute. So Oscar had a friend that I think didn't like Caesar, and this Oscar's friend, he was kind of like a guy that would go to like a special class. He wasn't special ed, but like he was like a really mean type of dude. So that Oscar so Jack was bullying Oscar. So Oscar told, I think, his friend, and that Oscar's friend came to me because, like I said, me and Jack look alike. So he thought that I was Jack, but I don't think that Oscar told him that, oh, Jack was bullying me. He's like, oh, some dude that like Jack bullied me, or I'm not sure. I don't know the full line. Guys, this was 7 years ago. So yeah, and then what happened was what happened? Yeah. So then after recess, we went to go to our classes. I was on my way to my class until Oscar's friend like pulled me aside or something. He was like, "Hey, are you the one bullying Oscar?" And I was like, "What?" Because obviously at the time I wasn't a bully. And he's like, "Hey, are you bullying Oscar?" And I was like, "What? No." And then apparently, yeah, and apparently he was like cracking his knuckles, like a sort of thing. So pretty sure, like, from common sense, what this is going. So, and obviously I had no fighting experience. I never knew how to fight. I was a huge wimp back then. I did not want to fight. I was just an ordinary first grader. So basically I just started dipping to my class. I was like, please let me go. But then he grabbed me, and the next thing that happened was a good thing. I turned around, punched him right in the chin on accident. Like I just wanted to get him off me. And then he grabbed me by my hair, which hurt so freaking much. I remember till this day. I remember that pain till this day. Like I said, he pulled my hair, and we started just baby fighting between each other. Scratching, pulling, screaming, crying, and then the teacher pulled us aside and took us to the office. Now, basically, this next part. So, Oscar's friend. No, Oscar's friend. We're gonna call him. Well, let's give me a minute here. We're gonna call him Mason. All right, Mason. Yeah. We're gonna call Oscar's friend Mason. So Mason told me, "It's what you get," and I was like, "I didn't even bully Oscar. It was Jack." And he was like, "Oh." So he beat up the wrong dude. he freaking beat up the wrong dude. And this is all truth. You can go and ask my mom this, and I think she'll believe this. I'm pretty sure. But I remember till this day, and it was the most funny experience. But this story isn't over yet. It is not over yet. So the office like, okay, we're gonna get one of your parents on the phone. So it usually happens when you get in trouble. And I was like, please let my mom pick up. Holy crap, please let my mom pick up. And at the time, my dad was really strict with like my grades and stuff like that, which is fine, you know, that's how every dad is. And guess who picked up? I assume you know who picked up. And I trying so hard to remember, but I think my dad just like grounded me. I'm pretty sure like every dad does, and yeah, it was the funniest experience ever. So then afterwards, I think the next day, I went to Jack and I was like, dude, I freaking got my freaking butt kicked. What the heck were you? And he was like, oh, I was like to class or something. I don't remember this stuff, guys. It was 7 years ago. I'm in 8th grade now, and this was in 1st grade. So as you can tell from the math, 1 minus 8 is 7. 7 years ago. So yeah, it was a huge. I don't think my mom I figured out. I think it was just my dad knew, and then I knew, and then some other stuff like that. And then it was the funniest thing. And I think my brother was, I don't know. I think he was already in his class at the time when the fight was happening. But it was crazy, and and it was kind of funny, but it was also kind of like real. Like I remember when I was in the office, I was like, holy crap, I'm about to get my freaking butt kicked. Like I like at the time my dad was strict, so I was like hoping for my mom to pick up. But man, it was really scary because I never got in trouble. I was one of those kids that was not really that I would get that I was like not that I wouldn't really get in trouble. Like I was just one of those ordinary kids, wouldn't get in trouble, just a cool type of dude. Now that Jack guy, all these people that I'm talking about, I have no relationship today. I have no idea where they are. But that Jack guy, boy, you should have had my back. I'm just kidding. So yeah, this is pretty much it. If y'all want to hear more story times, gladly I would post more story times. But yeah, this was how that was how I had my first fight in elementary school, and it was pretty insane too. Like I said, I had no fighting experience. So yeah, I want to thank y'all so much for watching. It was awesome telling the story time. Yet again, please go check out FroReo's ASMR. Link in the description. Click, check him out, sub to him, show him some love. And thank y'all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.